Going to check of your weather out there. High pressure pushed us some nice southerly winds. It warmed us up out there. You might not have noticed there's a weak cold front that's moving through right now. Not bringing much of a change to the air, but it is changing the direction of the wind. Those southerly winds now being squeezed across parts of eastern Arkansas where we're at. Those winds now shifting out of the northwest. No worries though. By tomorrow, they're going to shift back out of the south, and that's going to warm us up again. Overnight tonight, expect to drop into the upper 30s. You got some low 40s out there. So you'll want those long sleeves the first part of the day, but certainly by the afternoon, expect highs looking a lot like this. Going to be a pretty decent day overall. Wouldn't be surprised at all if somewhere between Sallisaw, maybe Poteau or Heavener, perhaps Waldron gets close to that 80-degree mark. We'll have to watch for a couple of showers and thunderstorms late tomorrow night into the first part of Sunday morning. Here's Futurecast. Now, this is about 10 o'clock tomorrow night. It really looks like the bulk of the activity probably does stay to our north, but I do think we have the potential for a couple of these thunderstorms to slide a little bit further towards the south. There's not going to be many of them. They're going to be rather isolated in nature, but a couple of strong storms certainly can't be ruled out. We get past that, and then I think by 9-10 o'clock Sunday morning, when folks are heading out that door to church, right, heading up to grandma's house for lunch, we could see a few spotty showers develop along the actual cold front itself. This is 10:30 Sunday morning. Very few and far between, but maybe enough to be annoying for an hour or two, and then things should dry out the rest of the day. When it comes to the severe weather risk for tomorrow night into Sunday morning, those one or two storms, the Storm Prediction Center earlier today shifted that level 1 risk way up to the north. I'll tell you, I do suspect when we get the next update out of Norman overnight that they may have to extend that a little bit further towards the south based off of some of the latest trends. If they do, it's probably still is going to be a low end severe weather potential. I'm thinking a level 1 out of 5. We'll let them determine that. But overall, hail and maybe a little bit of wind would be our primary concerns. Again, isolated threat more than likely. 49 degrees right now in Bentonville. Those winds finally much calmer than they were most of the day. In Fort Smith, 56 is the temperature. Winds also light there out of the west, transitioning to the northwest overnight. Tonight, do want to mention those burn bans again. A lot of folks camping out there this weekend. If you live here in Red, you're going to get a ticket. One fella in Benton County went to jail for an unauthorized burn. Don't do it. It's not worth it, as dry as it is. We could use some rain. I'm not sure we're going to get as much as we need out of this little system here, but nonetheless, a chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night into Sunday morning. Second half of Sunday should be fine, albeit cloudy. High pressure builds in, high pressure that we like. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. That'll keep us dry. Should keep us a little bit on the warmer side of things as well, especially in the River Valley when I think we could find ourselves in the 80s for a couple of days. I saw some new data this evening that sheds a little bit more reason to be hopeful. Maybe Friday into the following weekend. Not great for your weekend plans if you wanted to be outdoors, but we really need a good soaking rain. We're about 2 to 4 inches behind already. And so it looks like maybe next week things might be shaking up to be a little bit more active rain-wise. Hopefully we can get just rain, no storms. Tough to come by that this time of the year, but let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully we can put a dent into this drought.
Baby steps.
That's all you can ask for.
That's all right.